Good day again. We're glad that you're here and being a part of our many messages. We hope that you've enjoyed them this week. If you've missed any of them, be sure you slide back and go find those on our feeds on Facebook or on YouTube and check them out. First off, let's start in verse 9, Genesis chapter 15. It says, "Then the Lord told him, bring me a 3-year-old heifer, a 3-year-old female goat, a 3-year-old ram, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon." It's quite a shopping list. So Abram presented all these to him and killed them. Then he cut each animal down the middle and laid the halves side by side. He did not, however, cut the birds in half. Some vultures swooped down to eat the carcasses, but Abraham chased them away. Now, this is strange to us. This is really weird. Now, let's put it in context for a second. Remember, when I go back up to the start of this chapter, Abraham was questioning God. Lord, how can I have descendants? Lord, how do I know I'll possess this land? And so after God talks to him about these things and deals with him with these things, he tells him to do this. Abraham understood exactly what was going on. See, this was a common custom in this day. It's actually mentioned again as happening another time in Jeremiah. Now, what he was doing was making a covenant or signing a contract, because a covenant is a big fancy church word for contract, okay? We go and we buy a car. We sign a loan. It's a contract. We go buy a phone and we sign a contract with a company for a provider for that phone. We buy a house. We sign a mortgage. It's a contract. This was a contract. Instead of signing pieces of paper with both parties agreeing to certain things, they literally took and cut animals in half, laid the sides, and the two parties would walk through on their own. They would walk through the middle of this. And what they would do is they would repeat the covenant or the terms of the contract as they walked through this. They would oftentimes have witnesses there, people that would witness this. So it was considered a binding contract. You know, when we sign something, you know, we have people that witness it. When I do a wedding ceremony and I fill out the marriage license, you have witnesses that sign to say this happened. You have a notary that stamps things. All those things are how we do it. Way different at this point. So this wasn't strange to Abraham. This wasn't weird to him. For him, this was something that he saw as a good thing. This was God making a formal agreement. Now, another thing that's really interesting is God doesn't come immediately, to the point that vultures begin to swoop down and try to eat the animals, okay? They try to tear at the carcasses. He has to chase them away. See, he's waiting on God to come. He was thinking, God's going to come and God's going to walk through this with me. And that is going to happen in a very unique way. So be sure you tune in tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, for how this story ends. Have a blessed day. We'll see you soon.